Hello again. Hello. Hi, everybody. How are you? Kurtz should be here in a minute. I really hope so. I sent her the invite on Twitter. I hope she's coming. So she said she's coming. I sent her the link. Yeah. If she doesn't come in maybe 10, 20 minutes, I'll quickly. I'll have to find a way to get her on here. I don't know what's up. I have no idea what's going on. So anyway, let me go do a roll call and say hi to everybody. We got the real Pamster. Well, let me do it this way so I can highlight. Here's the real Pamster. Hello. How are you, real Pamster? Good to see you. Hey, Astrid. Hello there. Hello, Rosa Chick. How are you? Chick? I'm not sure. I'm going to just say Chick. I hope that's correct. I butcher people's names, and I'm so sorry. Hello, Jessica Thomas. Thank you for being here so much. Thank you, Janet O'Brien, for showing. And Galette. And Linda A. Hello there. Who else do we have in this lovely chat? Lila, how are you? Susan, what is going on? Hey, Angie. Hello, Billie Jean. Hello, Screams. Tanya Campbell, how are you? I hope all's well. It's great to see you, Tanya. Always is. Pleasure. I saw Mary Lynn. There she is. Hello, Mary Young. Maria, how are you? I'm good. I'm much better. The coughing has subsided. I cough a little bit, but way better than before. Cement Shoes, my friend, how are you? Hope all is well. Issa Mello. Issa. Hello. She's always changing her profile picture. Good to see you, Issa. Hello, Rose. I saw Sean B is here. And Jane is here. And Mary is here. June Harris is here. Jessica. Oh, I said hi to Jessica. I'm saying hi again. How about that? Hello, Kim. I'm doing well. How are you? I missed everybody too, Rose. It's good to see you. Again, I hope Colonel Kurtz comes. I sent a second link. I really don't know what to do here. I really don't know what to do. If I have to, I'll go in and get my phone and I'll try to get Colonel Kurtz. Well, hope everybody is well. 3 minutes into the stream and no Colonel. Thanks, Cement Shoes. Speedy covering me. I appreciate it. Hey, Carmel, how are you? For those you don't know, Donald Dolan is going through some stuff with his knee. And when I thought it was all over with, it appears that he has to go to a surgeon now to find out what the hell is going on. Just a mess for this has been just a mess for him. Colonel said something. I don't know. She just posted a video. Something just popped up. I hope she comes on. I don't know what happened to her. Colonel Kurtz is such a cool channel. Yeah, she has a cool channel name. Yes, she does. Hey, Hen. How are you? Good to see you, Hen. Hello, Kay. Good to see you, too. That's where I got that from. Cement Shoes said that. The CK show's great, but I'm happy to be. Thank you, Kim, and I'm happy to be with you. I'm happy you're here. That's so nice of you to say. Wow, that put a smile on my face. Thank you, Kim. Well, guess what? Hey, Winona. How are you? Oh, there.
Hi, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. I should have known there would be some kind of a technical glitch, but here I am.
Good to see you, Kurt. How's everything?
Good. Thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate it.
Listen, I'm glad you're here, and I again now, just happy you're here. It's good to see you. Dan said sorry couldn't make it. He's on holiday. So he said he loves to be on when you come on also. He really wanted to be here, but he's like, oh, man, I got to be on holiday. I'm so sorry. So,
no, that's okay.
Here comes the Colonel Kurtz's. Here comes Kim. And there's Issa Mello. And Tanya saying hi. And the real Pamster's all pumped up. She's like, hooray.
I'm going to log in here on my YouTube so I can actually see them. Let's see.
Mary Lynn says, hi, good to see you. Well, I'm trying to post up. I always try to post everybody's comments as much as I can. Maria says, hi, Colonel.
Oh, I see the comments now. Okay, I can see everybody now. Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody saying hi to you. Real Pamster, Sean B, Tanya.
Yeah, he's on a date, Tanya. I'll be right back though. Okay, I have to get some books to stack this up.
Sure. So you just got you. I listen, Galt. I hope you're feeling better. Colonel Kurtz, do you plan on keep attacking? Well, I don't want to. I don't want to get into that right now.
Yeah, no, I think that's totally okay. We want to keep things light and happy. So
Do you want to talk about it, or should I just not talk about that?
I whatever. I don't care. So whatever you feel comfortable with. I think that I think all I'll say about it is that I feel like everybody involved, including the people who maybe I was in a little dispute with, just want to move on. So we can just all move on. It's fine with me.
That's how I feel. I'm like, listen, I feel we all a part of it, big or small. I've always felt that way. Like I talk to people who have 50 subs, 100 subs. It doesn't. A number shouldn't matter. Some people get this number in their head and they're like, "Oh, I'm the greatest thing that ever happened." That happens on YouTube. That happens all the time. I can't stand that. It's a number. Get over yourself. I think that everybody, when they're fighting for the same cause and they're on the same page, we should all unite and be together. But unfortunately, some people have their own goals. I'm not speaking to anybody in particular, but I'm just saying that I've come across it. It's happened in my past. So I'm like, whatever at this point. Just move on. Let's have fun. Let's the people you want to be with, and the people you don't want to be with, don't be with. And that's all I can say. I mean, that's the point of my
No, I agree with that. And the other thing is too, like, unfortunately, we all know this, it's not anything profound, but unfortunately the internet makes all of us more aggressive than we would be if we were just in person. And so I really feel like if the people who don't like me knew me and vice versa, we wouldn't even have these problems. But the internet is just, it really sucks in that way. We get all like worked up. It's kind of like when you're driving in your car and somebody like cuts you off and you're just like, you want to like kill that person. But then when you actually like, if they actually get out of the car or like if you actually talk to them, then you're like, oh yeah, no problem, man.
Right.
Anyway.
Right. I agree. And like the thing to me is the thing I've always tried to do. First, I was a Star Wars channel. I tried to unite the community. That didn't work. I got so toxic. Everybody wanted this and fought about that, and it got crazy. And I just like, you know what? I don't can handle this anymore. And that kind of the community kind of accepted me here. And then sometimes I see people fighting amongst each other. I'm like, are we not in the same path? Are we not agreeing on the same thing? Are we not fighting for domestic violence victims? Are we not fighting for Johnny Depp? Are we not fighting for the point that liars and abusers are getting away? I thought this was the common goal. I thought it doesn't matter who you are. If you're on that page, there's some people who are on Amber's page. We don't get along with them. We don't talk to them. That's the way it goes. So that's my goal. I think we should all be united in this fight. I think everybody who does it, whether on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, no matter what you are, if you're in this together, it makes us stronger. And if we fight and divide, then it makes us weaker. And that's just my theory.
Right. Well, and I guess one more thing, since it's funny because we said we weren't going to talk about it. Now we're talking about it, but I mean, I am too. But and I think too, like in fairness, I've had some time to sort of cool off and think about it. And I do understand the discomfort with the porn thing. And, to like, honestly, like I'm just a more sort of, I don't know what the word is, but I'm just kind of more like, yeah, whatever, live and let live. And I really miscalculated how the porn thing was going to upset some people. And so I'm not saying that I feel like I did anything wrong, but I think that in hindsight, I kind of get maybe where some people were coming from. So I'm ready to move on, like I said, and whatever. And if I were to ever meet those people in Virginia, I'd be nice to them, and I hope they would be nice to me. So that's where I am, and that's where my friend is too. Even though he's not here tonight, he's on a hot date. But that's that's his thinking too. I think. So.
I feel the same way. Like there's people who in the past, I'm not gonna say names, didn't like me, and let's whatever. You move on. You don't like me. Look, it is what it is. I try to make peace. I try to smooth it out. I try to and there's people who block me on Twitter, and I'm like, whatever. It is what it is. I don't care anymore. There's people who block me on Twitter I never even heard of, never spoke to, never sent a comment to, didn't even know they existed. And I'm like, and somebody said, hey, you ever saw this person? I'm like, never in my life haven't seen this person. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up. I said, well, somehow, some reason, no sentence, no word, they blocked me. I don't even know what they do. Whatever. I had nothing to do with them, and they blocked me anyway. So it is what it is. I don't really care anymore. I'm just going to focus on me and the people who want to be here, the people who want to be in the chat, who want to come on my panel, whatever. That's my goal. If you want to be here, the door's open. Here's a hug. I'll give you a hug. I love you. Thank you. If you want to be here, there's the door. Good luck in life. I wish you all the best. I hope everything turns out well for you. That's it. That's just how I feel. That's just the end of the story.
Agreed. Totally agree.
So Colonel Kurtz Matsu says, they're just jealous because you're pretty.
Oh man. Well, I appreciate that. And I will say though that one of the funny things about doing YouTube videos is you do every aspect of your appearance really is picked apart. And I was expecting, I think I said this in a post one day, I was expecting to get a lot of comments on my eyes because my eyes are a little crossed sometimes due to a genetic thing. But I actually don't get comments on that very often. But people, people don't like my voice. They don't like the vocal fry. They don't like, and someone said that I was losing my hair, which I don't think I'm losing my hair, but
I'm losing mine. Listen,
anyway.
I'm gonna point out things wrong with me here. Okay, first of all, I wear glasses, right? I'm losing my hair. Look, okay. I chipped my tooth here. You can see.
Oh no! What happened?
You know what? The dog on my nerves, and I gritted my teeth, and I was like, and then they're just chipped, and I'm like, oh my god. So I mean, that's whatever. I have my insecurities. I'm like, whatever. I'm not going to spend thousands of dollars for. Listen, I don't get that kind of money right now. Later on, maybe, but whatever. It's not the most important thing. I can still eat, so I'm okay.
I've never noticed it, so yeah.
No, I know people haven't noticed it, but I'm not afraid to point out my insecurities. Listen, we all have them, and you just have to accept you, be happy with you, and if you feel like you should change something, you go out and you make that change. That's it.
I feel like I've actually been surprised by how nice the comments are. Like, actually, I thought that when I started making videos, I would get a ton of hate. So it actually, the times that it's happened, it's actually been a surprise. So do you get a lot of blowback, Rob?
I mean, some people, like I had some people comment on a video recently I just put up, and like they got all mad about they're like, how do you know this? How do you know that? Do I know for a fact? If you listen, if you look at behaviors, if you think about these things, which is what we're trying to do here, we're trying to prove that, listen, why feel the way we feel so strongly, so strong. And people don't get it. They're just like, well, the media said it, so that's it. So that's your theory. That's how you're going to go. Because if my best friend says something about someone else, I'm supposed to just believe it? No. Investigate. I want to talk to that person. I want to talk to other people involved. I want to know what happened and make my own analysis, break it down. That's what we do here. That's what our jobs are. We try to provide to the public. And people just, by the way, Katina says, Kurtz, you have me on a whole new skincare routine after watching your skincare video. I'm loving it.
Yay. Good for you.
Somebody left a super chat. Here it is. Susan Rahman, thank you so much. She says, hi, Colonel. I love the videos you do with your friend.
Thank you. We're going to keep doing them. Thank you.
And I'm going to tell you this. This comes from experience. You can't make everybody happy. I have tried to make everybody in both communities, my Star Wars community and the Johnny Depp community, happy. And I have come to the conclusion that no matter what I do, if I say a wrong word, if I say something they don't agree with, if I have a different opinion, somebody's going to jump down my throat. How do you like this movie? This movie was horrible. Blah, 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 blah. How could you like this person in this? Like what? I don't. It's my opinion. You have yours. I have mine. We could agree to disagree and move forward. You don't have to hate me because once in a while I'm trying to be realistic. It's just what it is. I realize if I had 10,000 people, they're all not going to be happy with me.
Right.
I can't please. I can try. I can give the best advice I can. I could be as nice as I can. I wish I could. I wish everybody could love me as much as I love them. And I know I'm going to get hurt in this platform, and I'm going to get hurt in this life more than I ever will. And my heart breaks. And I don't, I love everybody. I'm being flat out honest. I love a lot of people, and if they don't meet back, it is what it is. I can't make them like me. I mean, that's my voice. Maybe they feel a certain way. Whatever. Like Carmel said, I'm just gonna exactly, Carmel. Where I lost the comment. I'm sorry, it skipped, but I just saw Carmel say, "Here it is. Just be you." Yes. That's all I'm gonna be. Colonel, that's what you have to. Colonel, just be you, and that's the best piece. And Susan, thank you so much for the super chat. There was another great comment I saw. Maria said something. Damn, I missed it. I'm so sorry. Here it is. Maria said, this was very nice. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Maria. That's very nice of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that compliment. So, Colonel, there hasn't been too much going on. It's been a little slow, so I kind of haven't put out too much videos lately. But we'll talk about some of the things that's been rumored around. There's been this YouTuber who's been going, I think it's Ox, I think that's his name. I don't know if you were aware. He's been going to Warner Brothers, and he's been putting poster after poster on there to let the employees and Warner Brothers know that, hey, we're in this fight. You know, Donnie hasn't been given justice. You have kept the abuser. You know, and I love it. I think it's great that he's done that. I wish I could do that, but I'm not there. You have any thoughts on what he's been doing?
Yeah, he put up a billboard too, right? Was that him who put up an actual billboard outside Warner Brothers?
I don't know if he put up a billboard. I might have missed that. I might have missed the billboard.
Maybe he was raising money for it. I don't know, but yeah, no. I mean, I think that, man, I would say that if I were Amber, I'd be really embarrassed. But I think that she's just shameless. I don't think she feels anything when it comes to. It probably just provokes her even more. Like, I'll show them.
Yeah, yeah. What do you think now? Since I talked to you, lots happened. Amber now has a child. I'm sure you're quite aware of this. I have my theory on it, but before I give you my theory and see what you think, what do you think about the whole situation? With, you have any thoughts on the child and Amber being a mom, or whatever? I don't.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's hard for me to imagine that child is not going to be psychologically damaged. I know some people are resilient. Some people can come from really abusive backgrounds and be okay. I'm sure there are people in your audience who would say that. Like, my parents were abusive, but I was fine. But I don't see how she will not be a really toxic parent, because she's been toxic to every person in her life. She hits her sister, right, or attacks her sister. She manipulates everyone around her in her friend group. She was abusive with Johnny Depp. Seems like her parents were afraid of her. I don't know. And some people say, well, she'll have nannies around and whatever. That's true. But still, even if you've got a bunch of nannies, your relationship with your primary parent is still important. And that child is going to be involved in these mind games that she plays with people. It's not going to be good. So I hope, I hope that child, I hope I'm wrong.
My theory, I'm going to give you my theory. I think a lot of people agree to it. A while back, before we even knew Amber was going to have a child, there was a lot of, and I really thought about everything. I put it all together one night. Whitney was pregnant. Amber had given her money. People assumed that this money was for the UK trial, what she did and what she said. And that's reasonable. I thought that was a reasonable reason. I said that could possibly be. But now the child comes into play. So now I said, wait, let's think about this. Then there was a trip to Mexico. And then I found out about embryos. So now I put, wait, now let me think about all this together again. So here's my final theory. Whitney, first of all, argued with Elon about the embryos. He wanted them destroyed, and she didn't. Now, she said, 4 years ago, I wanted this. So I was like, oh, that's another big thing. So I think that she went to Mexico. She met Elon on the down low, right? Just someone caught it with their cell phone and put it out to some papers. Elon, of course, has money, so he didn't want to get it out there, so not everybody found out this. I think that they went there because he was very upset in the photograph, and she's talking to him with her wine and everything, and he's very distraught, very upset. And I think that she said, listen, I have embryos, I want to be a mom. I think Whitney said she'll be the surrogate. I paid her money, to have this child for me. And I think that this child was purposely done in April, because the case was pushed off to May. So I think after they won the UK libel, she said, well, now I'm going to show the judge what a great mother I am. What a terrific mom. I'm a great person. I take care of my mom, my baby. I'm a mother. I'm an actress. All these great things about me. A little distraction. Again, this is just my theory on the whole topic. I think it went down. What do you think of my theory? You think I'm off base, or what do you think?
Oh man, who knows? Who knows with that crazy scenario, that crazy family. Hey, I saw that somebody that Krumel said that he couldn't hear me very well. Am I not coming through?
No, I could hear you. I could hear. You know what I
Okay.
could do? I'll sometimes Streamlabs has a problem. Like people come in, it sounds a little underwaterish. What I'll do is I'll swipe myself out. I'll restart me, and maybe that'll work. And you could talk to the crowd.
Okay. This will be my first time hosting a live stream. How often does Rob do these? Does he do these several times a week or what? I don't know if I can. You can hear me fine? Oh, thanks. A little echo. Okay. Well, I was kind of he was kind of coming in and out for me too, so maybe this will be better. It didn't take too long.
No, I just swiped out, swiped back in, and
that sounds better. Actually, you do.
Yeah. I think that what happens is I'm gonna have to do that. It's a pain. Also, when I'm in an hour, I'm telling you right now, 40 minutes from now, the stream will cut me off completely. So you might be in the middle of the sentence, or I might be. It just seems to do that. They have some bugs they really have to fix. I don't know. So what happened? Linda
I was gonna ask, do we think so? Do you think there's a legitimate chance that this is Elon's baby, or is that just too unlikely to think that he would allow that to happen, or that someone could have a baby without the father's consent? I don't know.
I think, I a lot of people said this too. Good to see you, Brawley. Thanks for being here, Brawley the Mighty. Nice to see you. I think that she might have something on this guy. I don't know what it could possibly be, but she might have something. There might be some secret we don't know about. Maybe that's why he's in the lawsuit now. She might know something that nobody else knows, and he's like, well, I'm just going to have to suck this up, because if I don't, I know the type of person she is. She could use this against me as ammunition. Mm-hmm. And I can't let this get out there, because I own Tesla and I own SpaceX, and this is a huge, huge secret. And she agreed that she will not let anybody know as long as I obeyed by what she wants. Again, I could be totally off base. I don't know. There's no facts. There's no proof. I don't have anything behind it. But when you think about why did Whitney was pregnant, we never heard anything about Whitney. She still can't be pregnant all this time. This was last year. So she got paid money. Why did she get paid the money? What about the embryos? They talked about the embryos. Elon Musk was suing to destroy them. Yet somehow she winds up in Mexico. There's a picture of her from a cell phone, which you can barely find if you look on the internet. I don't know if you can even find it anymore. And Elon was really distraught, looked like it was crying, like, my God, don't do this. And she's like really trying to level with him. Then she says on her Instagram and Twitter, I wanted this 4 years ago. Well, what happened 4 years ago? She broke up with Johnny and John started dating Elon. So when I put this all together, I'm like, man, this could be exactly what it comes down to. Do I know for sure? Hell no, I don't know for sure. And I'm not going to say it's a fact, and I'm not going to do a video trying to get clickbait. No. But again, it's just my theory on it. I'm just making a theory. I could be totally off base. I don't know.
Somebody asked in the comments or said, it seems like Elon, it was Cement Shoes. It said that if it were Elon's, wouldn't he sue for custody? But here's the thing is that it's a girl, and all of Elon's children, even the one that died, they were all boys. He's got like 8 boys. He's had like 8 boys. And so I think that he has a strong preference for the male gender, and he might not care if one of the girls, I mean, this sounds terrible, but he might not care if one of the girls slips away from him. I don't know. He's a weird guy. I mean, weird.
Yeah, I mean, we're all weird in our own ways, but here's the thing. First of all, he has a baby who grinds, and they name it X squared, some kind of mathematical algebra formula. I'd be like, could you imagine that writing on your test, my name is X23Y? I'd be like, dude, I'm changing my name. I don't know what you were smoking that night with mom, but hell, I want a normal name. Even if it's a little bit different. I would say, you ain't named me this. I'm putting up with this. I'm tolerating this. But the minute I could change my name, you better go in the courts and have my name changed. I would not want to be X squared to the 5th power or whatever the hell. What the hell is that? It's so odd. And, Elon has kids already, right? He has one with Grimes. He has 5 kids in his past with his wives. What's another kid to a guy who makes billions every day? I lost 10 billion today, but that's okay because I made 15 tomorrow. So Damn, I losing $1 billion. I can't picture in my life losing $1 billion. That's ridiculous. And he's just, just wipes it off like it's no big deal, like it's pennies. Oh yeah. So what? I lost 10 billion today. I'm gonna make, and he did. The next day he makes 15 billion again. I'm like, my mind is blown by this guy. It's incredible. It's really, really, really crazy.
Yeah, it's a different world. It's definitely a different world. And of course, that's, in a way, I respect somebody who lives life like they want to. I like that about Johnny Depp, but you have to be like an ethical, good human being. And yeah, he's, it's not Elon, I don't think.
Right. I don't know. Elon is an alien, someone just said, with no names. Their kids is a math problem. It's ridiculous. You name your kid after a math problem. I mean, I know you're an intelligent guy. I get it. I get you're an intelligent guy, but I don't know. Weird. Very weird. I don't know.
Hey, Rob, do you share my concerns about Amber's baby, or do you think that you think there's a good chance it'll be okay, or she'll be an okay mother, or what do you think? What do you think that's going to be like, that child's life with Amber?
Listen, first off, God bless the kid. I really, deep in my heart, I want to put all my feelings aside about the case. I really hope that she treats this kid with love and respect, and she doesn't abuse this kid. My biggest fear is that this case goes away and everybody moves on with their lives, and 5 years later or 10 years later, 5 or 10 years later, she comes out, and then we find out that she has hit this kid or abused this kid or mistreated this child because she didn't get what the kid wanted. And the kid's like, oh, mommy, I want to go to the playground. No, I want to do this. No. And, like, hold their breath many times, they're breathing through their nose. And, and I'm just afraid that she's going to want things. And, she's not going to get her way again and with the child. And she's going to wind up causing fear. I'm going to abuse you. I'm going to hit you. I'm going to hurt you. So every time I say something, you're going to fear me. Because that's what she's done. She's done that with her sister. She's done that with her ex-wife. She's done that with Johnny Depp. She has a past history of doing this. That's my biggest fear. Not that she shouldn't be a mom. Everybody, should have that freedom. I just hope that she treats this kid with the respect, with the love that this child so rightfully deserves. That is my biggest fear. Otherwise, hey, good for her. She has a kid. That's not offensive to me. I just hope she treats the child correctly. That's raises the child well. That's my biggest thing.
Yeah, me too. I hope so too. What do we think Whitney is like? Do we, I know that, I know that we're pissed that she lied for her sister and everything. Do you think that Whitney is like actually a good person who's just kind of abused by Amber as well? Or do you think that there's something, do you think she's kind of a crafty, sort of manipulative person too?
I think Whitney's also fear. Again, Amber, according to everything I've seen, Amber beat her, and she go, I don't want to talk about it, in that video. And I'm like, I don't care if it's a reality or not. It wasn't shown on television. Okay. And the woman was looking at her like, I can't believe she did this to you. Whitney's not a tough woman. She doesn't come off as a boxer, like she's MMA or something like that. She just seems like a regular, downright, hey, I just want to live life, enjoy my family. She's staying low. We haven't heard much about Whitney lately since the UK trial. She backs her sister up. She loves her sister. Listen, in her mind, even though my sister beat the hell out of me, she can do no wrong. Maybe she's giving her money. Maybe more than 10,000. People heard 10. Maybe it's 20. Maybe it's $100. We don't know. We don't know in a dollar amount. We have no proof of that. So I don't think that Whitney is a violent person. She doesn't come off as that way. There's my daughter.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Colonel.
Colonel says hi.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, Carl.
Go ahead. It's Carol.
Hi, Eccles, guys. Hi, Carol. Hi, Linda.
It's Catalyst.
Hi, Catalyst.
Okay, you want to say hi? Why wants to do a roll call real quick? This is Brawley.
Hi, Brawley.
Who's that?
Hi, Lara.
Who's that?
Hi, Astrid.
She said hi, Maya. See?
Hi, Izzy.
Who's this?
His leader says, "Hi, Ma. Hi, Kay. Hi,
Keep going backwards. Who's this?
hi, Kermit.
Cement shoes.
Cement shoes.
Okay.
Backwards.
Who's that?
Oh, it's a unicorn.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Wait, you gotta say hi to everybody. Who's this?
Hi, Kim.
Who's this?
Hi, Jessica.
Larry says
Hi,
hi.
Sean. Hi, Angie. Hi, Mary.
Wait, it
Hi,
skipped.
Colette.
Hi, Colette. You said hi to Mary. Kim, that's the chairman.
Hi, the chairman.
It said Carol.
Hi, Carol.
Who's that?
Hi,
Real
Uh,
hamster.
hi, Real Hamster.
There you go. There you go. Who's wait,
Hi, Megan. Hi, Tanya.
Cromel?
Hi, Kermel.
Who's that?
Hi, Wait.
Echo
trying to
Spice.
I'm trying to read that one right there.
Just say Ginger Locks.
Hi, Ginger Locks.
Ginger Locks' mom. You could read that second.
Ginger Locks' mom.
You said hi to Megan.
Hi, Megan.
Who's that?
Hi, Janet.
Janet. Right. Janet. Hold on, almost done. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Who's this?
Hi, Kindy.
Cindy.
Oh, hi, Cindy.
This one you know.
Hi, Whitty.
Witchy won.
Witchy
Witty won. Witty won.
Forgetting.
Witchy won. Maya, come on. She's been here for so long. Who's this?
I forgot since I'm 7. Sorry. Hi, Sassy.
There you go. Okay, yeah. Oh, hey.
Hi, Billy.
What's wrong? What's wrong with you?
God.
What's wrong with you? Hold on a second. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right, hello.
I'm okay, though.
Go. It's okay. I'm back. Sorry.
Ask some questions. If anybody wanted to throw open the floor.
Okay. Well, I'll come back.
No, you're good.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. Go. I was just teasing. you.
Tim just wanted to know how you were.
Good. I'm good. I'm actually really good. Thank you.
All right. So now the baby happened. Then we have the thing with MGM. Did you hear about that in Minamata?
Yeah. We actually on my show we looked at a couple of the scenes. I actually watched I streamed the whole movie. It's a really good movie, and so I hope that they do release it soon at some point.
I think listen, I've been reading a lot of stuff. I don't make videos on it because it's very negative about Johnny, and I try to stay away from too much negativity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Maya's okay. She just got overwhelmed. I don't know what happened. She's like, I got overwhelmed. Too much love in the chat. I was like, all right, calm down, relax. She saw these names. She couldn't handle it. It's so funny, but she's okay. She's fine. She's going to go play. She said, yeah, Maya's okay. I'll talk to her later. I'll find out what happened. No, she didn't get anything in her eye. She just got overwhelmed. She was overwhelmed by so many people. She's like, oh, my God. She's like, saw everybody saying, hi, Maya. I don't know what happened. Very weird. Maybe she's tired. She needs a nap. I don't know. Very weird. I don't know. Sometimes she needs a nap and she doesn't want to admit it to me and she cries.
I was going to say she's very charismatic. She has a lot of energy. So I bet when she crashes, she really crashes.
Oh, listen, I'm going to tell you something. I made some noise the other night. I was so sure I woke up. I was like, oh my God, I dropped one of the items in the closet. I was like, oh my God, she's going to wake up. She was gone. I mean, I can't believe she didn't hear it. She was just out. Like I could take her hand and move it wherever I want. Nothing. She even talks in her sleep sometimes. Like sometimes I'll be in the room, I'm cleaning up her mess or whatever while she's sleeping. And, oh, Daddy. I thought she's talking to me. So I'm like, what? What happened? And I look around and she's just out of it, talking in the sleep or whatever. It's so funny. But she's really good. She's really, really good. Yeah, Maya's okay. Everybody's asking. No, Maya's fine. She's fine. Yeah, she got overwhelmed. That's all. She's fine. She's going to be great. Angie says she saw Minamata. Oh, my God, it is amazing. I haven't seen it yet. They're supposed to release it here in November, December. The rumors, it's so ridiculous that they're like, well, Johnny, he lost the case, so his career's over with, so with those negativity. Like, what negativity? Amber Heard has a petition out there that has 1.8 million signatures that they don't want her to be in this movie. Yet Warner Brothers is like, we don't care. We don't care about what you think. I've yet to see a petition that has Johnny Depp with over 1.8 million signatures. We don't want him in Minamata. I don't see that. So all this negativity is stemming from who? Media? Like, where is this whole negativity? Do you see YouTubers out there making videos about Johnny Depp and what a horrible... If you do, that person's barely got any subscribers. I mean, so there's nothing behind it. That's what I don't get. There's media. I don't know, Colonel. What do you think about this? I really don't know.
I hate to say it, but I think that, well, I don't know why I hate to say it, but I just think that, like, there is, unfortunately, right now, there is one politically correct, dominant narrative that, even though a lot of us don't buy into it, but I guess I hate to use this term, but like the media elites, I do think that there is a media elite that buys into this idea that you have to believe all women, and that even if, and you know, I think that a lot of these people will concede that Amber Heard did some shitty things, but what they'll say is, oh, it was a toxic relationship. They were each as bad as the other, and so we don't want to go after a woman and set this precedent of like of saying that we don't believe females, we don't believe survivors. And so I think that, like, everybody knows, I think most people kind of know the truth, but I think that, like, it's still like taboo to say that a woman could be at fault in the relationship, or a woman could lie about this stuff, or put on a hoax, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, listen, anybody could put on a hoax. I think that it goes both ways. You know, it's just, I think it's all the mindset. I think it's whether you could, I think Amber, Timmy, here's the whole thing in a nutshell. I think that Amber was trying to control Depp throughout the relationship. And that's why he kept running, because he didn't know how to handle it any other way. And when she kept getting violent, her violence was to provoke fear in him, right? So now it's like, and this is what I think most abusers, most narcissists do. They try to get violent when they feel they're losing control. Oh, I'm losing control. Yelling doesn't help. Okay, now I'm going to hit you. I'm going to punch you. I'm going to hurt you. And then when you say, why would you do this? Because, oh, you didn't do A, you didn't do B. So now your mentality is like, man, I should have cooked, or I should have done this, or I should have done, oh, they said to do this, so let me do these things, and this person will no longer hit me, no longer hurt me. And I think that Amber wanted to make sure she had control of the whole thing. So I'll abuse him, I'll throw things at him, I'll hit him, I'll tell him it's all his fault, I'll make fun of him, I'll put him down, I'll make her belittle him, and this way my friends can live for free. I can have my friends hanging out with me, I can have everything I want. You know, I can have bigger roles. I can meet directors and writers and all this, and I can propel my career. And when the moment comes and I feel I'm losing control, this is when I will use that Me Too movement against him and say, I'm a frail little woman. I'm very small. I could never hurt him. And since he's a man and he's bigger, he's guilty because of his gender. And I'm not trying to be misogynistic. I'm just trying to say, listen, abuse goes both ways. There's men, there's women who abuse each other. I've seen many men hurt many women. I've been in courthouses where I've seen many women coming into my courtroom, abused, hurt, black eyes, bruised eyes. I mean, these are real. These are authentic. I see women shaking. I see them trying to hide their abuse from my judge. I've seen it. I've witnessed it. Okay, it goes both ways. I've seen men get abused. It happens. And the reason that men get abused, they're a man, they don't want to hit their woman, they don't want to ruin their career, they don't want to go to jail, they don't want to cause any pain, so they just want to get the hell out of there. Every victim, first thing will say, I want out. Just leave me alone, let me go. Let me pack my stuff, don't talk to me, let me go, let me get out. That is what someone who's abused is attitude. The abuser's attitude is fear. And to me, how Amber could constantly say, I'm scared for my life, when all she has done in this relationship is abuse him, is beyond my understanding, and why anybody could think that she's the one who's abused. But I'm going to get your thoughts, and I'll shut the hell up.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, there's, I guess it's a combination of people not being educated on the topic. I guess there's still a number of people who aren't. And then people who are just, like you said, they're very invested in this narrative. And I think too that there are a lot of people who just don't want to admit that they were wrong because at first they did believe her, and that, I mean, she did that brazen walk outside the courthouse with the faked bruise or whatever that was, and I mean, she did get the jump on him with that narrative just because I think he had no. I know Doug Stanhope said that Johnny Depp had feared that Amber was going to do something like this, but I don't think that even Johnny Depp really appreciated the level to which this woman would go until it was too late. I think unfortunately she was always ahead of him, and just because he was too good of a person to actually think that that someone that he had taken care of, that he had loved, that he had given everything to, this is how she would repay him. It's just crazy. But
yeah, it definitely is. Like, I'm talking, my microphone's off. That was great. Gelth, I want to get to Gelth here. He says, in case you don't know, in this community, Gelth has had to go in for his stint. He's had kidney stones. He's a good guy. I know the community loves him. So I hope you feel better. And he says, I am rocking this gown like a Scot rocks a kilt. He also said, it was funny before, he said that he was going to turn the gown around because he doesn't want to reveal his ass to people. I was like, well, if you want to reveal the other thing, that's up to you, man. But that's Gel's voice. So I hope he feels better. He's had kidney stone problems, and I just hope he feels better. And thank you very much, Gelth. You're a great guy, and I really hope you feel better. You got a lot of jokes. You've been a great member of the community, so I hope you feel better. I really do. So, Colonel, what else happened? So we had the MGM thing, we had the Minamata thing, we had them possibly, with the movie. There's been a lot of movie problems. Even his City of Lies, if you remember, he had to go after management, and there was a court case, so the movie was supposed to come out, but then it didn't come out, and then it does come out, but COVID happened. I just feel like, man, this guy has run into some bad luck, and it all stems from Amber Heard. I mean, but I don't know what your opinion.
Yeah, I think that the thing is like celebrities they're constantly being sued, especially at Depp's level. They're constantly being like sued or bothered, or people are constantly trying to extort them and various things like that. So like even before the disaster of Amber Heard entered his life, I'm sure even if we don't know about it all the time, I'm sure he's dealing with things. So to me, it's not like what happened on City of Lies. What was it like? Someone accused him of punching him or something, but it wasn't corroborated by witnesses. And so basically it was just like a money grab. And just the sense that I get is that celebrities, especially big celebrities, they just constantly have people looking for any like pretext to sue them or to threaten them or try to get money out of them or whatever. So yeah, I think it was kind of bad luck there, but yeah, most of his issues, I know he's had substance abuse issues and maybe spending issues, but I think Amber Heard is definitely the biggest issue, the biggest mistake he's ever made, and I'm sure he knows that.
Yeah,
very well.
Agree. I did a quick video on this, Issa, but not a lot of people watched it. I don't know why. What's going on with the ACLU in the case? Well, okay, I'm going to give you the whole synopsis right here. He went to New York, my town. They did a pro hoc vice, I think that's what it's called, to get Benjamin Chu, who's a lawyer in Washington and Virginia, to represent him in New York because he didn't pass the bar in New York, so he had someone else from the firm represent Johnny. The judge said, "Well, yeah, you're familiar with the case, you're involved in this case, so yeah, I'm going to grant that. So you could be his attorney here in New York. That's not a problem, even though you didn't pass the bar here. That's fine. That's what it allows you to do." And so then he was represented, and then Virginia said, well, listen, you don't have to go to New York. I'm just going to make the decision here. And they made the decision that the ACLU has to show proof that Amber Heard has given the millions of dollars to the charity. That's what they said. What they did say that's irrelevant is that they don't have to do anything about her being an ambassador for the ACLU. That's irrelevant. They said, but if you need proof to help with your case, yes, then the ACLU does have to prove that Amber Heard has given the money to charity, and we want the proof. So that's what's going on. As far as I know, I haven't heard anything else besides that. I did a video. If you want to watch it, go ahead. I'm sure other people did videos too on it, but that's up to you. That's all I know. What do you think of the whole thing, Colonel, with the ACLU and the emails and the op-ed? What's your opinion on all that stuff? Because there's a lot that happened there.
Yeah, I don't know why they're so. I don't know why they don't just give up and just say, yeah, you know, this woman hoodwinked us too. I guess because it would look bad that they were kind of going along with this PR stunt, and then they helped her write that letter or the op-ed, right? The Washington Post op-ed. So yeah, that doesn't look good either, actually. I don't know. I mean, hasn't the ACLU kind of sucked for a while now? Like, they're not like the old Civil Liberties Union, are they? I mean, really, like because that was a respected institution, but I think they've folded on a lot of stuff over the past like 10 years or so.
To me, it's all gotten political.
Yeah.
And this was what this op-ed was all about. It was all about politics. Again, I don't really understand the politics behind it, but I know it had to do with Trump and whatever. And whatever, they were trying to make their point. You know, they were trying to put it out there. And you know, to me, Amber, they just says, "Oh, you know, look what Amber's going through." So you know what? We'll use her as a spokeswoman, and we'll write this out, and we'll see it agreed. And what happened was they put Johnny Depp's name in it, and according to the NDA. The non-disclosure agreement, they can't do that, you know. So the attorneys for Amber were like, "No, you're not going to put his name. You're not going to say my husband, my past husband, You're not going to say anything because then that directs it towards him, and then we have to pay the repercussions for that." So he said, "We're not going to do that as his attorney." So they kept editing it out, but of course the ACO kept putting it in. So they're going back and forth to finally ACO say, "Okay, this is the op-ed we'll send in." I find it amazing that they wrote the op-ed. And that her attorneys just edited it. And why would you do that? If you didn't care, again, it goes to the question of if you didn't care about money and if you didn't care about anything and you're independent, you don't need Johnny and you'll be fine on your own. Why do all this then, Colonel? Why would you put someone's career and everything on the line? Why would you do this to another human being? Do you have a logical reason? Because I do not.
No. I mean, I think it was mostly about money, but also I think she really thought that this was going to be, I think that Amber really thought this was going to be a huge platform for her, that she was going to be like Angelina Jolie in a way, except for Me Too and domestic violence and all of that. And, you know, I mean, she's a very disturbed person. So I guess I shouldn't laugh, but she's a very disturbed person. And so I think that she's kind of constantly looking for ways to strike out. Like, I don't think that she could just let Johnny Depp walk away because he was leaving her. He was the one who said he wanted a divorce. And I don't think, first of all, she couldn't just let him walk away without making him hurt. Secondly, she wanted as much as she could take from him, you know, financially and materially. And thirdly, she wanted to come out of this with a platform to become this big feminist activist. I mean, who knows? She could be so narcissistic that she wants to be the president or something one day. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she thought she was going to get into politics. Someone that delusional. God, can you imagine if Amber Heard were president? But anyway, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. My number, I don't know about that, but I mean, I'd rather people just get in touch with me on Twitter DM right now or Discord, because it's easy to get in touch with me that way. You know, I don't people calling me. My family's gonna go nuts, so I don't want that problem right now. So it'd just be easier if people just text me, hit me up on Twitter, hit my DM. I always answer. My DMs are clear. I always answer my DMs or my Discord. You know, I always go into that too. So that'd be the best way to get in touch with me right now. You know, yeah, this is funny. Issa Miller says president of the local wino club. You know, it's funny too. She talks about Johnny Depp being a monster, right, with the drugs and the alcohol, but she's no different. You know, she drinks wine all the time. She makes it known. She takes pictures of her at the wine factories and wherever. And, you know, it's been admitted by her and Josh True that she has taken mushrooms and whatnot. And, you know, and I mean, when you put that concoction together, because she always drinks wine every day, and then you're taking drugs on top of that, why didn't Johnny call her the monster? Why didn't Johnny say when Amber's monster comes out, she threw bottles at me, she threw pots and pans at me, she's got uncontrollable, her attitude, I don't understand why they're not in the offensive and there's so much on the defensive. Why don't they come out at this point? I know his account is over with, Adam Waldman, but there's other ways to get it out there. Papers will eat this up. Internet will eat this up. YouTubers like me, you will eat this up. Put it all out there. Go on the offensive. What do you got to lose? It's Virginia, is it? We're down to months now. I mean, how would you handle the case if you're Johnny's attorney? How would you handle it? How would you go about it?
Well, obviously I'm not a legal expert, but I mean, I think that it's definitely good to be waging a public war as much as possible, because that's really, I mean, I know that the ruling in Virginia is important, but I also think that I thought it was great the way Adam Waldman was tweeting evidence and stuff, because Amber has waged this war in the court of public opinion as well. And so that's what Johnny Depp needs to be doing. And I think for too long he was quiet, because he thought that if he just kind of let things settle down, and if he didn't respond or he didn't sue her or whatever, then she would just finally shut the fuck up and move along. But like she got more and more aggressive. Like she was really being really like blatant about it. And so I guess that they just, that Washington Post, the Washington Post article was really the step too far. I feel like that was the last straw.
Like, to me, she speaks on one aspect, like she fears for her life. She's so scared, oh, he's going to kill me and all this stuff. Okay, let me ask you this. I've been abused, but my abuser wasn't the one with their finger chopped off. My abuser wasn't the one who had pots and pans thrown at them. My abuser wasn't the one who I attacked. Right. So how can you say I fear for my life, yet you're always, again, on the offensive? Because personality-wise, mental-wise, when you're fear for your life, you're on the defensive. And when your life's on the line, usually that person's after you. Like, I'm going to kill you. I have a weapon of some sort. I have a knife. I have a gun. I have something to choke you with, a cord, a rope, whatever it is. I have something I'm going to try to kill you with, or hurt you, or torture you with. Yet Johnny's was always running. So how do you figure someone is scared for their life if that person is running away from you?
Right. Right. Well, but that's kind of her twisted way of thinking, is she thought she would complain about how he would always run away, but then act like he was being aggressive in running away. And this is like her mind. It was kind of the weird split in her mind. But I feel like people like that. People like her, they do think that it's almost a form of aggression to try to get away from them. Like, I have someone in my life who I would like to say what the diagnosis is, but every time I talk about psychological diagnoses, I get people criticizing me, like, how dare you talk about this diagnosis because I have this and I'm not like Amber. Well, okay. I mean, no one was saying that you were, but I'll say that I know someone in my life who has the same diagnoses that Amber got. And she thinks that it is a form of aggression to try to get out of fights, because when I will try to shut the fight down, or when she goes kind of crazy and I'll be like, I can't talk to you anymore, she'll say, oh, yeah, run away. Look at how you abuse me. You run away all the time. Or so I get it.
Donald, thank you so much. Donald, and thank you, Susan, and everybody who I appreciate the members. I appreciate everybody who you donate or you watch the ads. I appreciate all that stuff. Even if you just watch an ad, it helps. Thank you. Any YouTuber, we all appreciate that. This is a great stream. Hello, Colonel Kurtz. Great to see you on Rob's stream. Here's a little something from all of us in the galaxy, because he knows I'm a Star Wars fan. In the gallery, sorry. I read galaxy, gallery. Thank you so much, Donald. Really appreciate it. Donald, I was talking about you earlier. I know you have your knee, your surgeon. Please text me how you're doing. I hope you're well. I know you and Gelth are going through some stuff right now, and Angie, so I hope you're well. I hope you feel better. And I care about the community. Donald's a great part of the community. I hope you're doing well, man. Keep in touch with me, because I don't know what's going on. Send me some texts, something. Let me know you're okay. All right. And thank you. You didn't have to do that, but thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Another thing I was going to say, I don't know, Colonel. Like, I'm going to tell you my story. I don't know if you know it. Basically, my ex, I'm not doxing anybody. My ex, what happened was, things didn't get along. All right. I got to go. We got to go separate ways. Whatever. It is what it is. And as I'm trying to leave the day of, this is so weird. Like, I can't explain this. Like, she tried everything to make my life hell. Like, I was like, why don't you just go to your mom? She lives 3 doors down. Take the dog with you. No. You're going to steal something. So I don't want anything of yours. I just want my stuff and go. I just want to get the fuck out of here. That's all I want. I just want it. So my friends came in with me to try and make this move faster. And then she said, well, I'm going to send a dog and attack any of you. You stay here. And everybody was like, what? And this dog is a husky. It's not a vicious dog. It's not a pit bull or something. The dog's mind is playful. It's not attack. So I knew she was full of crap. But I said, listen, guys, just do me a favor. Wait downstairs. We'll form a chain. And I'll bring the stuff to you. I'll go up and down, up and down. So I tried to do that, solve that problem. Then the next problem was she goes outside while I'm getting this stuff, and she starts fighting my friend's girlfriend, telling her she's going to kick her ass. She's going to beat the shit out of her. You better get the fuck out of here. Well, so then my friend's involved, like, who you think you're talking to? Because why don't you do it to me? Come to me. Come hit me. Go ahead, see what happens. So now she's fighting with him. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. So I come out there. I see what's going on. I said, could you go in the house, please? Just go in the house and stay in the kitchen and just relax. Okay, go watch TV. Go in whatever you want to do. Watch TV in the living room. I don't care. Just stop it. And that didn't work. So then I swear to God, I had like 3 handfuls of things left to give. And I was done. I was out. She blocks the hallway I'm trying to get out of. And I said, could you please just move? I'm almost done. Please, I'll be out of your hair. I will never bother with you again. Please, please, just move. She proceeds to kick me with steel-tip boots, which you wore on purpose and purposefully. And she kicks me over and over and over again in my ribs. And it started hurting. I mean, it got to a point that it was really brutal. And I had to grab her and put her against the wall and said, stop it. Just go away. I'm trying to stop. Because I didn't want to cause any violence, right?
Right.
So then I hold her on the couch saying, stop this. She says, you're insane. You're still kicking me. Stop kicking me. She takes her fingers. She had long nails. I was not wearing my glasses. And she rakes me as hard as she can. And I could see her teeth gritting like she purposely did it. This was all absolutely totally to hurt me. I don't know if she's trying to rake my eyes out. I don't know what the hell she was doing. I couldn't see anymore. I was like, oh my God. I grabbed my face. And I just said, I don't care about the stuff. I'm leaving. I don't care about what's left. Who cares? I can buy something again. But I'm not going to fight with you. I'm not putting my career or my life or anything on the line. I'm not doing this. I'm getting out of here. So I proceed to go downstairs. And of course, the cops are there. Now, as a man, and if you read, if you're thinking of Greg Ellis, if you think of Johnny Depp, I'm thinking, well, looks like I'm going downtown for doing nothing. That's it. So they come up to me, and I'm holding my ribs. So I come down the stairs because I'm really in pain for my ribs. And they look at me like, what happened? And I said, look, officer, I'm just trying to get my stuff and get the hell out of here. So I'm 10 minutes away from leaving. The truck's almost packed. She's been fighting with my friends, fighting with his girlfriend, yelling at me, kicking me. He's like, you got to go to the side. Just go to the truck. What I found out later when I got to my apartment and everybody came over, they all looked at me and everybody stopped. And it was like 10 people. And they're like, Rob, so what? You're bleeding. And I said, I'm what? They said, your face is all fucked up. And they all came over and they grabbed things and they're trying to take care of my face. And they said I had scratches across my face. And I was like, oh, great. Now I'm going to go to work.
Oh, scratches? You had scratches on your face too?
Yeah, like a cat would like right across. I was like, how am I supposed to handle this? So to me, I understand totally where Johnny is. You know, I get that you don't want to hurt that person, no matter what. I knew it wasn't going to work. I knew it was like death. It's over with. Move on. I don't want to hurt her. But why does she want to hurt me? And that goes to anybody here in this chat. You know, why does the person who loved you want to hurt you? Why does that man who loves you want to hurt you? Why does the woman who you're with want to hurt you just because it's over? And when they're the ones who broke up with you, it's even more mind-boggling. I'm like, wait a minute, you broke up with me. I don't understand why you would attack me when this is what you wanted. And I'm giving you what you want, as hard as it is for me to move, but I have to leave you. I don't get why they still want to control your life. It just seems like it doesn't end.
Mm-hmm. Did you so how long were you with this woman, and did you see, I guess my question is like I'm just curious, how long were you with her before you saw warning signs about like how she was?
I started to see it like when her grandparents died, right, which I love so very much. I remember I was off one day, it was a holiday. She was working. And I get a phone call from my grandparents, like, "Oh my God, my husband can't get up. He can't get up, and he's a big guy. She's a frail old woman." So I run over, just grab whatever I can. I said, I'm coming. I run over, I pick him up, and I don't mean to sound gross. I'm going to apologize. It's going to sound, but he had crapped himself. He couldn't get up from the ground. He was basically naked, almost on the ground. I had to find a way to clean him, to pick him up, to put I never changed a male diaper in my life until this had happened. I was so distraught because I love this guy. He was like a relative to me. I always saw him. He was just so nice and happy. And here he is deteriorating right before my eyes. Some reason, even though I went to the hospital every night for them, I was at the hospice for them. I did whatever I could for them. I helped the family out. I was totally loving and understanding to her and her family. For something snapped. And when I went to the wake, I was standing like on the spot. I said, "Okay, let me hold this spot for her. I'll just stand here while she brings the car here." She literally hit the gas pedal and went to the spot without stopping. She was looking to hit me with the car. So I got out of the way and ran behind the pole because I saw the speed she was coming at. And then she just stopped the car and she looked at me like she wanted to kill me. And I stood there looking at her like, what the fuck did I do to you? I've been nothing but loving, caring, helping you out, being there for your family. I was my brain was so fried trying to figure out what I could have done to have changed that situation. So when Johnny Depp, and this is why I get everybody in this community, this is why I get everybody in this channel, this is why I get everybody in the chat who's been through this. When you have someone who you love and you try everything to make them happy and they still abuse you and they still make fun of you and they still put you down and then even that's not good enough, that when you leave, they still want to control your life because things didn't go the way they want. It's just such a mentally disturbing thing. And this is exactly what Amber has done to Johnny Depp. And this is why I get this case. This is why I totally get everything. And this is why I get when people say my husband beat me. I tried to run into a bathroom, Rob. I tried to get out of it, but he threatened my children. Rob, I tried to get out of it, but he told me if I don't do what he tells me, he's going to kill me, kill my kids, or kill my family and friends. I get it. Because I felt that. I thought this woman was going to kill me. I remember at one point I locked the door and I barricaded it with heavy items in my boxes while I was packing, like heavy cans or whatever I could find. It was so heavy. So had she entered, because the door had to come in, I would have heard the door moving, the boxes moving, because there's no way she could have gotten the door easily. It wouldn't have happened. But that's how scared I was of this person. So I get it. And that's what drew me into this case.
Yeah, and well, that just sounds horrible. How was that resolved? What ended up happening? Do you ever speak to this woman anymore, or what's the situation?
That's a great question. About a couple of years ago, she got remarried, had 2 kids. Good for her. God bless her. She never bothered me. And all of a sudden, out of left field, she was writing like, "Oh, my man wants to hurt me. Oh, he said he's going to put poisonous spiders in my bed. He won't leave the house. Things went south." And so I looked at my wife and just said, listen, I work in the courthouse. I want to tell her what to do, but I don't know if you agree with my decision. And she's like, "Wow, is that how you feel?" I said, "Yeah, I feel that I should help her in that way, give her advice, So my wife's like, "Then you should do that if that's how you feel." So I wrote and I said, "What do you think of this?" And I wrote it and she said, "Yeah, that's beautiful." So I wrote to her, I said, "You should get a protection order. You should go to family court or criminal court. You should have this guy removed from your home. Tell them that he's a threat to your children. He's a threat to you. He's threatening this. Show whatever texts you have, print them out because you can't give them your phone." I gave her all the advice of everything I've been through and worked with. And later on, she did thank me. She said, "Thank you for helping me. Thank you so much. And thank you for this." And I said, "Listen, I wish the best for you. And I'm just sorry you had to go through it. And that's it. That was the end of the conversation. And I kind of went my way and she went her way. And that's how it ended. I mean, I don't know. She still hates me for whatever God reason. I don't know. She's never expressed it. She's never told me. And I don't really care at this point. I don't want a closure. To me, that was my closure. I felt like I did what I could do. I let it go. I'll never forget what happened to me. I'll always remember, because I don't want that to ever happen to again. And if I ever feel it's coming, I know what I have to do. But no, Johnny was the same way. He ran, man. And that's all you can do. I think that as a human being, male, female, doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter what race, what religion, none of that matters. It just matters that you find a way out and you run, and you don't worry about your items. You don't worry about us. You know, items can be replaced. You can't. You know, and everybody who survived it here in this channel, God bless them. You know, God bless them. That's all I can say, because this is scary shit, man. It's, Colonel, I'm telling you, I'm a man, and even though I was more powerful than her, that doesn't mean anything. Like Amber saying, "Oh, you're a man. You're so powerful. Who's going to believe you? Judge isn't going to believe you. People aren't going to believe you." Well, you know, all it takes is Amber to pick up a knife and kill him. All it takes is Amber to go get a gun and shoot him. All it takes is Amber to hire somebody and say, "Hey, Johnny's going to go on film, so do me a favor. I'll pay you, you know, $100,000, $1 million. Go whack him. He's in another country. You know, dump his body." Anybody can do it. You know, it doesn't matter. You know, if you're mentally that insane, I think Amber was capable of anything. She could chop off his finger. She could have done anything to this guy. It's just my feelings. What did the cops tell me? They told me, listen, you dude, you know, you're hurt, and just grab your stuff. How much more stuff you got up there? And I said, I got, you know, maybe 4 trips. So she comes down the stairs, by the way, because we lived on the 2nd floor. And she comes down parading like she's Miss Big Shit. And she says, "I want him arrested." And he said, "If I was you, I'd be careful, because you're the one who's going to be arrested. We got a nice pair of silver bracelets to go with you right now and take you downtown. But he's the one bleeding. He's the one who's hurting. We could see he's holding his ribs. He's sitting there in pain. You obviously did something to him. His face is totally a giveaway here. And if I was you, miss, I'd either get the hell out of the way and let this guy get out of your apartment, or you're going to come downtown with us." So she shut up. She stepped to the side. She let me grab everything. I just threw it all on the curb. He said, "Just throw it on the curb." I threw everything as quick as I can. He said, "Is that it?" I said, "Officers, I'm done. I just went out. I want to go. I'm going to get out of here." He said, "Absolutely, you can go. You can take off. We're going to stay here with her." And they let me go. They let me go. We went in the truck. Everybody get in their cars, and we all got the hell out. Now that was the end of that. That's how it ended. That was it. I was lucky. I was very lucky. I had people there. I was very lucky that she did scratch me. You know, I always say there's things that happen in life to you that you don't understand at that moment. And listen, I didn't understand why she scratched me. I didn't understand why she kicked me. But thank God she did.
Mm-hmm.
And as a result that she did that, I was the one who had evidence right there without even knowing I did, because my brain was so, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, panicky. Heart was beating. Oh my God, why did she do this? I'm hurt. My ribs are killing me. Are they broken? I'm worried about my ribs. I'm worried about my face. I'm worried about my eyes. My eye okay. I was like, oh my God, my eye okay. So I'm worried about all these things. Like, you know, thank God I have my eyes. Thank God they're not cut. So all this is going through my head. And I said, oh, great. Now I got the cops who are going to arrest me, and I didn't do a fucking thing. And that's all that was going through my head. All of it. So imagine what these people here have gone through. You know?
I think the thing is that, like, people, you know, my father had narcissistic personality disorder, and he's not going to watch this now because he has Alzheimer's and he's not even cognizant. But he had narcissistic personality disorder, and you know what people, and when he was at home with us, just when it was just the family, my mom and my sister and me, he would go into these rages. He would say horrible things. He was sadistic and stuff. But you know what everybody outside my house thought? People would come up to me and they would say, your dad is the most laid back, awesome guy. You're so lucky to have him. And it was like, these people are so good at putting on the fake personas and conning other people when they need to. And I think that that makes victims feel extra lonely and isolated, because they, you know, not only are they in this abusive relationship, but this person is so good at conning other people. Not that Amber really was that great, because didn't most of their mutual friends hate Amber? But anyway, but they're really good con artists, and they're really good at wearing that mask.
Yeah, and listen, Amber had, let's be honest, let everybody be honest. Sandy's Sassy Queen's great to see. Oh my God, I haven't seen you in months. So nice to see you. I hope all's well. Hope you're okay. Whatever you're doing in life right now, I wish the best. And I hope you're good. I hope you're doing well, Sandy. I hope everything's well. It's great to see you in the chat. My God, I haven't seen you in months. Wow, it's been a while. You know, look, a lot of people, when Amber first came out with this, totally believed Amber. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. The media swarmed it up. A lot of people ate this up. A lot of people, whether you're on Twitter, Facebook, whatever, they believed Amber Heard. You know, until Johnny's team put the tapes out there, the recordings out there, the evidence out there. It's still, when they went on the offensive, boy, that changed the script of this case. That changed the script. And that's why I feel at this point, they got to go for the jugular. I mean, we're running out of we're in August here. You know, we're talking about April. You got to be on full offense if you're going to win this case. You got to just put her in a hole so deep that she's scared to move. That if I'm his attorney, that's what I'm doing.
Metaphorically, be careful.
Yeah. I don't mean it. I mean,
I'm teasing.
I mean it as a law term. I mean, I think that you have to get Amber to a point like she was trying to get Johnny Depp. You know, she's destroyed this guy, man, and I don't get why people eat this up. They just don't do their homework. They don't educate themselves. You know, and we as YouTubers have been trying to prove that on Twitter. How many people on Twitter are trying to prove that over and over? We show all this evidence from recordings, video footage, you know, what was said by the cops, what was said. We do this over and over and over again. People here try to get the word out. I said, people on Twitter, I tell people in this chat, don't think you're not powerful because you don't have a YouTube platform. You are. You have Facebook. You have Instagram. You have Twitter. You have TikTok. Whatever you got. Throw up as much evidence as you can. We have to do this if we're going to win. You know? Yeah, that's me. How are you, Bake? It's good to see you. Nice to see
Rob,
you.
I'm going to step away and go to the bathroom. Be back in 5 minutes. Okay?
Sure.
All right.
Sure. Oh, I'm going to get to some of the comment section. So let me read what he has to say. Kim says, this is all nutty for me. I was beaten up. Oh, my God. And strangled against the wall. Oh, my God. With my feet 3 feet. See what I mean? With my feet 3 feet off the floor. But I was afraid to say anything. I just ran as far as thank God. My God, man. Man, Kim, that is, my God. See what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. And it's a man who did it to a woman. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Male, female are fully capable of doing this. They're fully capable because they want to control you. They want to control the narrative. That's what this is about. Tanya says, do you remember when we all lost our energy when the case was put back? Now we're all grateful because of the amount of evidence that has surfaced due to it being BS. Yes, you're exactly right, Tanya. Absolutely. I totally agree with you. Cement Shoe says, JD marrying Amber is like if Madonna married a roadie. Oh, God. Rose says, what? Gina, yeah, it shows you how much stronger we are, even at that age. Glad you're okay. I didn't want to be my mother. Oh, I missed some of it. All right. I missed some of it. Sorry. I think your car is locked. Wait a minute. Jessica says, so sorry to everyone here. if you have been through abuse. Thank you, Jessica. I'm sure everybody here thanks you for that too. Yeah, I'm glad you're safe now too, Kim. Kay says, Kim, I'm glad you got away from him. Cement says, Kim, I hate to hear that, but I'm glad you're free now. Mary Lynn says, we all have a voice. Let's put this everywhere. Yes, I agree. Thank you, Mary Lynn. Absolutely. Angie says, Kim, we have a lot in common. Oh, boy. Kim Kurtz says, let's hope the jury listens to all of the evidence. No sane person would believe Angie. Yes, I agree, Kim. I agree with you. Gina says, me either, Rose. My mom was beaten down to 6 stone. I'm not sure what that means. But beaten down, I understand. But to 6 stone, I'm not sure what that means. I'm sorry. I don't know what that means, Gina. Diamond Perry. I was going to say Diamond Knight, but Diamond Perry says, no, she didn't. Amber tried her hardest to destroy Johnny, right? But the man is still straddling perfection as is. Also, this isn't the first time he's been abused to this extent. His mom abused him. Oh, I did not know that, Diamond. Thank you. You know what? I did not know that. Wow. I didn't know that. I just learned something new from you guys. You guys always teach me something. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing. Almost lost my voice. Tanya says, both when he lost the UK and the Virginia trial was pushed forward, I felt like the air was taken out of me. I just got numb. I'm not a party in this, but my emotions are all over I understand that, Linda. Yeah, I totally understand that. Johnny's girl says, I hope Johnny finds peace no matter what happened. Yeah, I agree. Tia says, I totally get this is why if any of my friends call in this situation, I am embeddedly, I hope I said that right. I there for a place, support, but not abuse. Being previously abused, women in a so you previously abused in a 5-year relationship. I'm sorry to you. Sucks, man. So many people. None of you deserve it. Oh, it's a weight measurement. Thank you, Linda. I didn't know what 14 pounds to a. I didn't know. I'm sorry. It's my stupidity. Oh, well, okay. Oh my God. Then that's more worse than what I thought it was. Oh my God. Your mom was beaten. Oh my God. Oh my God. 84 pounds. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, my God. Yeah, still, you're beaten with something, and any object is not a good thing, Cement. You know, I don't care if it's 6 pounds, 10 pounds, 15 pounds, whatever it is. It's a weapon. Rose says, Gina, so sorry, but I said this. Secrets and lies eat at the soul. So done with that, using my voice for those who don't. Kay says his mom wasn't a nice mom, but he still loved her. Kim says, thank you, everyone. I'm good, living well on the French Riviera now with my best friend as my husband. Oh, that's great. Thank God I never married the 19-year-old guy who was my first boyfriend when I was 15. Wow, that's an age difference, too. You're underage at that. Well, at least here in America. He could have been arrested for underage, dating underage. It's 18 here, as far as I know. It was 16. I think it's 18. But, wow. Hen says, I don't cover this on my channel because I want to be a positive, good zone. Been on Captain Obvious channel speaking about it a few times. Interesting. Well, yeah, Hen, you're awesome. So everybody should subscribe to you anyway. So I've just been reading. Kim's been through a lot. Angie talked about what she's been through. Other people have been through. It's hard, Colonel. It's really, you have, hopefully you're going to say no to this. You have not been in an abusive relationship, have you?
No, I've been in a relationship with a narcissist, but it was never abusive. And I wouldn't classify it as abusive. I would classify it as toxic, but not,
okay.
No, not abusive. No. But my dad was abusive. And I saw like my mom was trapped in the same cycle that you're talking about. It was not as violent, but I've seen that, like, you know, the trapped in this cycle. And again, like, people thought he was a great guy on the outside, when inside, you know, he was terrorizing his family. So yeah, it's really bad. It's really bad. And people like this, predators like this, they seem to have a real sixth sense for finding good people who will put up with it, like Johnny Depp, or like my mother, or like you, for at least a certain amount of time. They have like a sense of like who they can target. It's very sad.
Yeah, it's listen, first of all, she's never happened to anybody. But my question, okay, you weren't physically abused, but were you mentally abused? Did he try to put you down in any way? Did he try to like control you in any kind of sense?
Oh, the narcissist that I dated?
Yes.
Well, you know, the thing was, like, it was like a college relationship and stuff. So I mean, he was, you know, how it manifested itself is he would go into rages where he would just be really mean, and he would just, his emotions would just turn at the drop of a hat. He would just go really cold, and he was very like vain and self-obsessed and stuff. So, but no, I mean, thankfully I've never been in a romantic relationship that I felt like was like abusive, the degree that you and others have been in. But I think that would be very difficult.
Yeah, Sandy was saying, she said, Colonel Kurtz abuse isn't just physical, could be emotional, mental, verbal.
Yeah.
That's why
I
I was asking you. And by the way, I want to point this out because Colonel said this before, and it just hit me in the head. Just because the Colonel or I or any of the YouTubers say something, nothing is directed at any of you. I want to make this clear. Unless we tell you, like, oh, we're sorry for you, we feel bad, we're reading your story, you're saying, oh, look, I was abused. Yeah, then we're talking about you. But if I make a video, it is not geared towards any of you. Same thing with the Colonel, or same thing with Hacker, or Come Geek. So anybody you watch, nobody here writes a tweet or a video unless they specifically say your name. And I know some people take it personally. Don't take it personally. If I would have to say, oh, I'll use an example, Lara B. Oh, Lara B, you blah, 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 blah. Yes, then I'm directly bringing it towards her. But I don't make videos, and Colonel don't make videos. Not a lot of people I know, when I watch their videos, are really directing it towards anybody in their channel. And I have seen YouTubers direct it at the other YouTubers. I've done it. Other people have done it. I've been on streams. I've seen other people angry. I've seen fights amongst my friends here on the YouTube. It happens, yes. But I don't make, my next video is not going to be about any of you. It's not directed towards any of you. And my opinion is not about any of you. It's only about how I feel about that particular topic, whether it's Johnny Depp, whether I talk about Marvel, whether I talk about whatever I'm talking about, whatever the video is intended, it's about that particular topic. So please don't get offended over something unless it is specifically directed to you. And I would never direct it towards anybody on my Twitter unless I talk to them personally. I would go in the DM section and say, hey, you know, so don't ever take something personally. It's not meant for that. You know, it could be someone's opinion. It could be just a video on a topic. It's not particular. Nobody would say, oh, it's about you personally. So I just wanted to clear that. Go ahead.
And people should understand too that, like, I understand that when I say something disparaging, or when I say something like Amber Heard, I think she has borderline personality disorder. And then there are people in the audience who have been diagnosed with BPD, who they know that they're not horrible, lying, manipulative, evil people like Amber Heard. And so they take umbrage with me using that term. And I get that. But at the same time, look, these are just general ways of like classifying and understanding people. So like I could talk about someone who's depressed, and I could say, oh, this guy killed himself because he was depressed. But I'm not saying that everyone who's depressed is going to kill themselves. It's just kind of a way of understanding why Amber Heard behaved in the way that she did, and that she did have, according to Johnny Depp, she was diagnosed with BPD, NPD, and was labeled toxic personality. So we have to explain what that means. And it doesn't mean that if you have BPD and you're working on yourself, or you're a better person than Amber Heard, that we're talking about you, because we're just not. So,
right. Well said. Well said. Colonel, thank you. Carrie says, thank you for your content on Marilyn Manson. I love your content. You and Celtic Iron are doing an amazing job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so I just wanted to tell you. Keely must be here because Lara just dropped keys and I see a kiwi, so she must be in my chat somewhere. Oh, yeah, there she is. Hey, Keely Talks, how are you? Great to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you subscribe to her channel as well as the Colonel. If you have an Hen's channel, you know, I support everybody here. Another thing about Amber, I did a quick video. I call them Johnny Depp Shorts, Colonel. And what I do is I take videos about Johnny. And the reason I do this is because I'm trying to show the kind of person he is, the loving, caring, how he treats his fans, how he treats everybody. And a lot of those videos show his persona, his fun, his, hey, how you doing? His love. He signs autographs. He hugs fans. You could see and what it means to those fans. And he even said, I try really hard. If I see like hundreds of people out there wanting my autograph or taking a picture, I want to get everybody because I don't want someone who made all this effort and who supports me in my career and has helped me get to where I am, that I ignore them. I don't want them going home feeling, Johnny Depp ignored me. Oh, he didn't sign my. And this is the type of person he is. He's appreciative of where he's at. And so I don't see from that persona, if you diagnose him, I'm not no psychologist, if you diagnose him, how people can get that he's a violent person and how, you know, everything I've seen him do and hear from recordings and just says, listen, I'm a peaceful guy, man. I'm not a fighter. I'm not a fighter. You know, there was even a video he talks about his father, and his father had huge muscles. Right? And he's like, my dad's arm was like the size of my head. I don't even know how he's so big, you know, like that. He said, I'm not like that. Look at me, you know. And he's like, so he praises his dad. He praises the fans. He praises, you know, even with Amber, he told her how much he loved her. How do you think that anybody, after all this, can still think, you know, his friends have come out. You said Dan Stanhope, that's a good guy. Isaac Barak, Alice Cooper, Winona Ryder, his former wife, Vanessa Paradis. How do you feel that all these people, witnesses, employees, everybody's coming out in the woodworks saying who he is, what they've seen, what they've witnessed? Wait, hold on one second. And how do you feel that they still believe Amber after all this evidence? How do you what do you think goes behind all these people in the media still believing Amber Heard?
Yeah, I just think it's political correctness. I just think they have a very narrow way of viewing things, and I think they're in a bubble. A lot of these people are just in this really weird. I mean, LA, Hollywood, that's a weird place. I'm sure. I mean, no offense to people who live out there. I mean, it's very cool and everything. I've been out there, but I think that they just don't. I think it's beside the point for these people whether Johnny Depp is innocent or not, or what Amber Heard is like, honestly, or what people think.
Right. I'm sorry about that. My daughter has stopped by real quick.
You're fine.
Keely gave a super sticker, which StreamYard's never shows, so I'm going to turn it. I hope you guys can see it. It's like if someone's turned around and then they're blowing a kiss. I don't know if can you guys see it? I don't know if I'm showing it. Wait, where am I? Here it is. There it is.
It shows it on the computer.
Yeah, I'm trying to show it on the stream. There it is. I'm not really computer savvy here, but anyway, that's horrible. My camera's all over the place. Sorry, I'm trying to get it. It looks normal to me, but I'm like, and people says it's turned around and she's throwing kisses to the crowd. So thank you, Keely. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Donald. Johnny's girls always been nice. Donald, Diamond Knight, Gelf.
I want to show how
you want to show?
do
Maya wants to show how she does. Go ahead.
This is how you
Do it again. There you
Just
go.
get ready to blow.
Very well done. Very well done.
Colonel said very well done, by the way, Maya.
Thank you, Colonel Kurtz.
Oh man, so great. Another thing about Johnny, you know, Colonel, let's see, there was MGM, there was the emails. There was another thing on the beach. Did you see when this was months ago when Adam Waldman was with the German paper, The Bild, and he showed how flawless she looked. He showed her running on the beach. Yet she was claiming her nose was broke, her ribs were broke, she had a cut lip, she had 2 black eyes. And she's sitting there on the beach like this, posing, makeup free,
Why do they
Totally
never have
fine.
medical records? Like not like real like records of like real like injuries and stuff. I don't you know what? If someone did something to me, I would be documenting that shit. Like, I mean, come on. And she's been documenting it with other stuff. Like she'll take a doctored photo of herself, you know, in the closet with some red splotch on her face, but she couldn't think to like go to the doctor and, you know, get a real like there's no x-rays, there's nothing. I know they came up with what one little thing in the UK trial. What was it that they tried to help me out here? What was it that they were trying to, Amberside was trying to pass off as being some evidence of her, of an injury, that maybe she went to the nurse and kind of complained about something? Do you remember?
I think it was her lip.
Okay.
And because her lip was cut open, and the nurse said that she thinks that's just normal, could have just bit her lip.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there was another thing too, Colonel. We were discussing this the other night. She went to Australia, right? And she was talking about like all the glass, and her feet were getting cut up, and her arms got cut up. So Keely sent me a photo of the exhibit, and basically she shows her arm, but it's like straight up and down, right? So someone in the chat, I can't remember the person's name, but she said that, you know, that looks self-inflicted. And I was like, yeah, it does. That definitely looks, because if there's glass all over the place, first off, you're going to have jagged marks all over your forearms. And it didn't look like, it just looked like straight up and down, you know?
Right.
The second thing about that was that, did you ever see the movie Die Hard with Bruce Willis?
Oh, yeah. It's a great movie.
Do you remember the part when he didn't have any shoes and they shot the glass, and the glass was and he's bleeding like all over the bathroom and everything? Amber said that her feet were cut. The first thing I think about is that scene in Die Hard. So how could you be wearing high heel pumps the next day if your feet are all cut?
Right.
Like, to me, aren't these things you look for in your channel? Aren't these things that are obvious that you say to yourself, how does this make any sense? How can the judge not see these things? And this is something I tried to do on my channel. I tried to prove that these things are preposterous, you know? I mean, what are your thoughts? I mean, because you do like hour videos. I don't know how the hell you do that for an hour, but you do hour videos and you really go deep into things. And so what are your thoughts about all this stuff?
Well, just about your comments, I actually think, I find what we're doing right here more difficult than to do those videos. So I think it just depends on what you're good at. Like I couldn't go on multiple times a week and chat like you do. So everybody's got different talents. I don't think I could do a live stream every day or every other day. Yeah, I mean, it just seems like it's so clearly a setup with Amber Heard. Like she's never had any real evidence. She's just had stuff like of text of her, like texting friends and saying, oh, Johnny exploded and did this. Or the photo, these doctored photos where didn't one of them have her own driver's license in it, right? That she'd set up. It was supposedly Johnny's like, you know, party stash, but it was her driver's license, someone said. Anyway, like she's just been scheming through this whole thing, and it's so obvious, and that's why it was just astounding that the UK judge came up with the ruling that he did, because it was just so obvious. But anyway.
Yeah, a lot of people saying she's a cutter. It said my laptop has just gone out on me, so unfortunately, if anybody sends anything else, I'm not going to be able to see it.
Didn't Jerry say that, right? Wasn't he on tape, the Australia tapes after the whole Australia incident happened? And Jerry said, I've seen these marks before. I know it's different time, but Jerry made reference to, I've seen these marks before. And he said, I think they're self-inflicted. And so Jerry was saying that she was a self-cutter then. And then, you know, when she taped that weird exchange between her and Johnny, where Johnny was, you know, saying, cut me or whatever. But there's a whole little exchange there where Amber made reference to her own self-cutting. She's like, I've tried that before. It doesn't work. And so anyway, I was just talking about how when Amber kind of admitted to self-cutting in some audio. So I think that there's definitely a history there. And so it would not surprise me at all that she was inflicting stuff on herself to try to look like he was abusing her or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's like she, to me, and I'm sure that everybody's here, she staged everything. She planned this out. And I think that, like, the night at the LA penthouse, right? Johnny, he just goes over just to get his stuff, whatever. You know, she's there. She makes this whole story. Oh, he was a baseball pitcher, and he took the cell phone, and he hit me in the eye with it. And and I'm like, he's like, I heard that he has a problem even seeing, like, he has eye vision problems. And I'm not making an excuse for him, but then when the cops come over, they talk about all this destruction. There's destruction in the penthouse, the frames, the glass everywhere, things, the beads, the clothes, everything's a wreck. Wine all over the place. The door smashed. He threw and then they go over and the cops like, did you see anything? No. Did you investigate? Yep. Did you check all the rooms? Yep. Did you see anything? No alcohol, no liquid of any kind, nothing on the floor, no glass on the floor. Who do you want me to believe? Do you want me to believe Amber's friends who are backing her up because they live rent-free with the woman and she got that deal for them for 4 years? Or do you want me to believe a police officer who didn't even know who Amber Heard or Johnny Depp was, because it wasn't Johnny Depp. The report said Johnny Heard. So you don't know who Johnny Heard is, right? And I didn't know who the hell Amber Heard was until this case came out. Even though she was an Aquaman and I did see that, I still didn't know who she was. So it boggles my mind how anybody in this planet can't see through all the bullshit, doesn't educate themselves, and just makes an assumption based on a judge's outcome that obviously didn't do their homework.
Yeah. Yep. But that's a lot of people, unfortunately. Maybe still, I don't know. I feel like the word's getting out. I feel like every article now that I read, like on the Daily Mail or whatever, when you look in the comments section, say the vast majority are pro-Depp. Or what I don't like is, and I'm sure you've seen this before, I don't like it when people try to equate the two of them. Well, they'll say, well, they were both toxic. It's like he was as bad as she was and vice versa. Like, I don't, that's not true, actually. I'm not saying that Johnny Depp was perfect or that he didn't have his moments of,
right.
Like everybody, like I've had my moments of being a bad girlfriend, whatever.
Me too.
But like, if those of us who've actually looked at this and been paying attention for a while, people longer than me, when you actually like look at the evidence, like it's clear that she's this very like disturbed, conniving, violent, insert whatever adjectives you want, and that he's got some problems, but that he was clearly the abused person in this scenario. And so that's frustrating. I don't like the equivalency when they're like, oh yeah, they were both toxic.
Nicole says, yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Jerry Judge mentioned that he's seen the marks like that before and they're self-inflicted. I didn't hear this recording. I didn't even know about it till you said it, but obviously people have heard it. But that's interesting.
You should check it out. It's one of Brian McPherson's videos. It's still up. Yeah, you should check it out.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to have to definitely check it. Another thing, too, and this is a good point, Amber Heard, there's so much evidence that is out of context, too, inferring rather than showing, and so much just going back to what she herself has said at some point. Listen, Amber has evidence of what? Of photos that it was all staged. Listen, like her hair, like people have made a point about this. If her hair was pulled and Johnny really pulled it out of its socket, where's the roots? Where's the part that her hair was colored? So you should see a little bit of it black and then yellow, but all you see is yellow. And they're like, wait a minute, the hair's dyed and it pulled out from the root. That don't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. And like a lot of it, like she said, oh, he was drunk, and always he was drunk and he was high, right? But yet I showed the elevator, and I don't know if you've seen it in my Johnny Depp shorts. I showed this on Friday. He comes out of the elevator. He's fine. Like a normal person. Somebody who's drunk or high would be like, that's drunk to me. That's drunk. That's it. You can't keep your balance. You're swaying. Your words are slurred. And if you're on drugs, maybe you're angry or maybe you're laughing. And he looks totally normal. He's on the elevator hanging out with Jerry Judge and his other security guard. They come out of the elevator. They come back in, and he's pacing because he's frustrated at what Amber had done to him. I see no evidence of him drunk or high like she claims. And I don't get, like, every time he's drunk, he's high. He's drunk. How many videos have I shown? Is he drunk and high all the time? But that's what she makes it seem like. He's such an addict. He's such an addict that he's on talk shows. He goes in front of fans. His friends have seen him in the penthouse right there. And they said, I saw the guy getting abused. Not physically, but mentally. You could see on his face he was just distraught. And,
right.
his friend Isaac Barak, I think I'm saying his name right, who Johnny paid for him and let him live there rent free, who's Johnny's friend. Johnny went to him when Amber had one of her tirades, and he said, "Look, dude, I'm a single guy. I don't know mine. I'm a single guy, but if you're in a relationship that's physical, that's not love. That's not a relationship you should be in." He said, "I'm sorry. I don't know because I'm not emotionally wrapped up like you are. But my advice is this is not someone that loves you." And I thought that was fantastic advice from somebody who's looking on the outside in, you know?
Right.
So I think there's so much evidence against her. How anybody in their right mind can think anything different is absolutely beyond me. And whenever I ask these Amber Stains for evidence, I don't get anything. I get a block. It's like I'm blocked. Like, so you got nothing to say to me? I don't get it. I don't get how you. I know, I'm just at a loss for words. By the way, Colonel, Hen made a great point, and I want to point this out. Live streaming is easier because you don't have to edit. And when you make a video like I do, I always edit. I'll take this, I take that, I cut this out, I cut that out. Sometimes I can't even get a word out, and I'm like, jam, like 10, 20 seconds. And I laugh because it's so funny. I know the word. I'm just so excited to get this out. I say the wrong thing, so I edit, and I chop up things, and you'll hear me breathing. Or like when I was sick, I just kept coughing. Like the video lasted forever. I had to keep cutting parts out because I kept coughing or sneezing or whatever. And to me, that takes the most of my time. When I do a stream like this, it's like, hey, straight up, hour, 2 hours, boom, I'm with everybody. We're all hanging out. You're here. I feel blessed. I feel great. I feel loved. And I don't know. I love it. That's just me.
Yeah, I mean, everybody likes different things. I don't think it's the consistency of having to talk because you talk for a couple of hours, but with just doing it regularly, because you're doing it a lot, right? Like every other day, basically. Yeah,
I do two days a week. 2 days a week.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Still, it's kind of the small talk angle that I'm not as good at. That you're really good at. Just kind of the gabbing. It's kind of almost like you could have like your own talk show or something.
Well, I can, but you know what? Sometimes it's so nice to hear things you got to say, things you want to say about it, because sometimes you throw something at me like you just did with Jerry Judge. Like, I wouldn't have known about it, but you brought that up. And
yeah, you need to check that out for sure. You've got a real treat in front of you. In fact, what you should do is you should film a video where you're just, you should do a little video where you're reacting to it, because there's some real, the people in the audience who've listened to the tapes, to the Australian audio, there's some interesting stuff that's said in that. So that's the one where she said that I was only doing Xanax and Adderall, and she lists a few other things. She's like, I'm sober. I was just doing these 4 things. Anyway, but you'll enjoy it.
Kim wanted to bring this up, and I don't know if you're having this problem. Hold on. Can we address the fake JDs who show up on all these channels? Have you had any fake Johnny Depp accounts come talk to you, Twitter, your comment section, anything like that?
Oh, you mean the ones that they're pretending like they're Johnny Depp?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're kind of amusing. I've tried to follow up with a couple of them, and then it's weird because when I've tried to engage with a couple, they clam up. So I'm not really sure what their game is. If when I try to talk to them, they kind of shrink back. I know they were trying to get money out of someone though, right? Someone kind of strung them along for a while, saying that they were going to send them money.
Yeah, what happened was, this was a while ago, but someone reported this. What happened? This woman really thought it was Johnny. And I told people, if it's Johnny Depp on Twitter or it's Johnny Depp on YouTube, I could tell you, get out. Johnny barely goes on Instagram, barely. He puts a post every, 6 months if you're lucky. So he doesn't do social media. I wouldn't, it's not him. Just stay away. So she really believed that this guy had her going, or girl, or whoever it was, and said, well, if you send a gift card, you'll help the charity and blah, 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 and send it to this address with a post office, So obviously it's not a home address. This person can't be tracked. So what happened? Sure, she sent the gift card, and that's it. And she's thinking in her head she helped. And meantime, this person was taking money from her. So I'm like, oh man! And everybody went after the person, said, don't do it. Stop. This person's stealing your money. They're taking. This is not Johnny. And so you know, listen, I don't have anything with me. Everything's dead. So I'll have to get Nicole on my next stream, Keely. So if she comes Wednesday night or next weekend, I'll give her a wrench. Absolutely. Thank you for telling me. I'll make sure she gets a wrench. So, you know, yeah, Cass said I had a few Johnny Depps. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, so I'm gonna have to skip out just a little bit early because I just got a message from my husband and we're gonna go to dinner.
Nice.
But
nice.
hey, listen, I really liked being here. I appreciate you having me on despite the little bit of controversy. Hopefully we're all getting past that. And yeah, I'll tell the Irishman that everybody said hi.
Listen, I'm glad you're here. Anything you want to say about your channel? Go ahead.
No, I mean, I guess that just the main thing to know if you've never seen it is I try to do a variety of stuff. So it's pretty equally split between Johnny Depp, Marilyn Manson, Andrew Cuomo, and philosophy. So that's kind of some strange bedfellows, but check it out because I try to do some interesting videos that I believe in, and there'll be more Johnny Depp stuff coming. And I am going to go to Virginia. I'll be one of the people there. So yeah, okay.
I might meet up with you there because I plan on going too.
Yeah. No, yeah, sure.
It'll be great. Well, listen, I hope to see you again. Hope we can do this again. You know, it's always a pleasure. Thank you for coming on. I really appreciate your insight and everything. And you know, I always support you. So, you know, I got your back. So that's, you don't have to worry.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, everybody. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Enjoy dinner.
Thank you.
So the Colonel has flew the coop. I've got about 10 on the clock, and then I'm going to go because I'm hungry. So right now it's going to be, and I know, Maya, you want something. I know. All right, we'll work on that. So guess what? This is all your stream now. There's 86 of you. This is your time. Everybody says, oh, you missed my comment, This is the time to get your comment in, and I will read it. So if you want to say anything about the JD, Amber Heard, anything, please put it in now. This is the time. Tanya says, me too. Don't talk about food. Okay. I will stay away. I will stay away from food. I guess I won't talk about food then. Linda, 10 hours was my longest. I'm not sure what that means. I could take that the wrong way or the right way, Hen. I don't know. 10 hours was your longest stream, I take it. I don't know. Maya's good, Carrie. Carrie's asking, how are you, Maya? So there's Maya. She's chilling out with me.
Meanwhile, I'm playing Tokaboka.
Awesome. Enjoy Tokaboka. He asked for money to buy Valentine's. Oh, that's what it was. Ah.
Wait, was that for me?
No. This is for Mary Lynn talking about Johnny Depp.
Oh.
Did you like that video of the? Yes, I saw that, Tanya. It was pretty funny. Pretty cool. Just hit the like button. Says Angie, I can say bad words. Yes, you can. If you want to. Stream, Rob. Okay. Well, I was on to 10 hours stream, right? You talking about something else? I mean, hey, I don't know. Yeah, that's a long time. Gina says, sorry, Tanya, I'm eating sun bites. Kim says, Rob, I am here. Always love and appreciate you. Well, I'm here too. I'm here and you're there. And as long as you guys are there, it's wonderful. Bless her, says Keely. She says, it's not even really Johnny who always posts on his Instagram. I think Gina Daughters posts for him. Well, maybe. I wouldn't know, to be honest with you. Linda says, a stream, Rob. Get your mind out of the gutter. Colette says, I hope when this is over, Johnny can find people. I do too. Gia says, bye. Oh, we were just talking about you before, Gia. It's funny. We were talking about it in a good way. I was appreciating what you do for your living and how you save lives and you help people. And you must have patience of a saint. So Carrie says, Maya, so beautiful. Your hair looks so pretty.
Thank you.
She says, thank you. Bye, Colonel Clay. Well, Colonel's been gone a while now. Annie says, please do not stray away from food. It is like 12:15 in the morning. Otherwise, I would be raiding the fridge. Tiny says, I can't stop thinking about food. I only fasted for a few days, LOL, and there was me considering doing intermittent fasting, to lose weight. I guess that idea is out the window. Well, yeah, probably. Carrie says, I'm getting a tattoo. Wow, look at you.
Tattoo?
I couldn't do that. Yeah, she's getting a tattoo. I had to say I don't have any. I won't ever get any. It's just me. But hey, look, awesome. My brother has one. I know my brother's going to get another one. But hopefully not anytime soon. I hope my brother doesn't get one for many years because what he wants to get is, sad. So I don't want him to get that for a very long time. So Nicole says, I'm sorry, I can't seem to get it to turn blue. Oh, that's my fault. I have to give you a wrench. So I'm the one who has to make it turn blue, Nicole. So if you come on Wednesday night, even if you come on for 10 minutes, just remind me, say, hey, Rob, can you give me a wrench? And Wednesday night, when I go stream, or Thursday or Tuesday, whatever night it is that I'm free and I do the stream, I will give you a wrench. Just make sure you come and remind me. And because everything right now, my laptop's off, my other phone is dead. They're both dead. I can't really do anything. So I will definitely give you a wrench. So just come Wednesday night and I will make sure I get a wrench. This damn fruit fly on me. Bastard. Really, Carrie, what happened getting, I don't know what you mean by that. Rob, all my best to you. You too, Kim. I feel the same here. Oh, Nicole came. Thank you. Thank you, Nicole. Hey. Oh. Hey. Oh. Thank you so much, Kim.
I love doing that. I love doing that. I love pointing to my dad.
Why? So funny. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you so much. And I'll make you a member on Wednesday night. Or if you're not here Wednesday and you're next weekend, or you're in the membership stream, I could do that too now. So it's up to you. Lara B says, Rob, AH is under medical control now? I don't know. I didn't hear that. I have no idea. Lara B, I'm not sure. Tanya says, I have 3 tattoos, all old now, and a few piercings, nothing over the top. Oh, wow. My ex-wife had 5, by the way. She had 5 tattoos. God bless her. Thank you. And God bless you all. Seriously. And he says it's 10 to 2 in the morning. Oh, wow. And I really shouldn't eat. But all this talk about food makes me want some. I got to have dinner in 5 minutes. I'm getting hungry. Yay, we got a new member, Annie. Yes, we do, Annie. Yes, we do. That's great because now she can join the stream with us and we can have fun. Always great to see new members. I always love when people come to the stream, especially a membership stream. It's always fun. This stream, too, of course. Money and new inks. Yeah, it is expensive. No Wob were. Yeah, you're there. Yeah, I guess it's the other way around. Stupid autocorrect. Maya loves doing the new members. Yeah, she loves it. What does Tanya say? I'll try to keep up here. I have pierced. Whoa. You have your belly button done, your tongue done. But I got pregnant, and I doubt you'll see it now if I put it back in due to not being. Oh, wow. Gina said, Linda said, Gina, I have one in mind I want to do, but it needs to be a bit safer first. Campbell, I have 5 tattoos. Your nose is pierced at that. I know. And wow. Keely's arm. I always see her hand. Her arm always pierced. I'm getting a tattoo Johnny has on his arm. I have 12 tattoos and 9 Wow. Wow. Angie, you 16 tattoos now. Wow, Angie, and thank you for the super chat, Angie. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Nicole, for joining to be a member. You know, it's fun. I'm going to put this out. I know you may be mad at me for saying this, but I'm going to say it anyway because it's just how I felt. I was watching Amber Heard interviewed by Jimmy Fallon, and Jimmy just said this. It was so fun because I really like Jimmy Fallon, and Amber was on the magazine. This is years ago. She was on the magazine, Eli magazine or something. And he says, he said, I love your tats. So that was, everybody started laughing because, you know, the way he meant it, we know he meant tattoos, you know, obviously. But it has a double meaning. And when he said, the way he said it was so funny. Jimmy just made me laugh. It was so funny. He said, Yeah, here's you in the cover, and I love those tats, and that was so funny.
Tat.
And it was really funny. It was done in a very humorous way, because you know you take it either the way in the gutter or you take it the normal way. It was really funny. Jimmy Fallon made me laugh so much. Really, really, really funny. I thought that was funny. Eugenia Campbell says, "I have 8." Wow, you want more? Oh my god. Wait, who has 22 piercings? You said you have 16. Who has 22? Oh, you have 22 piercings and 16 tattoos. Damn, Angie. Wow, my god.
Jeez.
Oh, it's the inside of your ear and the
People don't
tongue.
need that much tattoos.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't know. You guys are talking like medical terms here. I just know ear, eyes, nose. I know simple things. I ain't no medical person. Grandma with tats is cool, my granddaughter says. Gina, only a mini one, so it could be safe. Good tattoo studios were squeaky clean even before this. 22 piercings. Wow. Yeah, exactly. Wow. She used to be a bit of a chef. Now she's like some rock chick, tattoo chick. Yeah, Amber. You're talking about Amber? Yeah, she has a lot like on the side of her. Has some meaning. I forgot what it meant. She said it on the interview. I can't remember. Every tattoo usually has a meaning when the person does it. Kid says my belly was pierced, and I was so proud of that because I had it done with my girl. My girl was what? What? Oh my god. Wow, I just stopped the stream because I read that. Oh my god. Kid, I'm so sorry. That's it's a nightmare, man.
Daddy,
Oh, your friend Tanya. Okay.
Daddy, can I say something kind in the chat?
Yeah. Yeah, you guys have a lot of tattoos, man.
Daddy,
That's
can I say something?
all right. Maya's gonna say something, and then I guess I'm gonna have to get going. So
I'm
let me
gonna
see what Maya has to say.
something kind in the
What's Tanya saying? My ex-boyfriend has his tongue Wow. Wow. Hold on, go ahead, Maya. Say what you want, because I gotta get going. I'm hungry. Go. Maya?
I'm gonna send something in the chat.
All right, well, make it fast because I gotta get going. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm so sorry too for you lost Kim. That's horrible. Oh, this is what Maya sent. That's from Maya. So she sent that. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yes, that was Maya. Yeah, that was Maya Annie. She wrote that. That's how I feel, Maya. I feel the same way. I feel the same way as you, Maya. Yeah, Kim, that is so sad, says Linda A. Keely Talks. I'm so
What the
sorry.
heck do I smell?
You were with him 12 years.
I
Wow.
smell something very weird, Dad.
Look what Hen wrote, Maya.
Him wrote, "We love you too, Maya." Ah. Before I was crying because I just got too loved by everyone in the chat. They were all like, "Hi, Maya."
I'm not sure what that means. He killed me. Carrie wrote, "We love you too, Maya." Jessica Thomas wrote the same thing. Annie sent Maya with hearts. Just to let you know. My son warned me after the first it wouldn't be the last. I said, yeah, right. But he was right. Yeah, that's true. I've heard that. My wife started with one ex-wife and she wound up with 5. So, go figure. Nicole says, hey, Maya, you are so adorable. And hey, Chanel. Yeah, Annie, sorry, Kim. Angie is too. So I'm going to get going on that note. And Kim, I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, we do have all sad stories. You're right, Kim. We all have sad stories. You're right. You're right. But it's devastating what you wrote. It's just devastating when you think about it. All right, everybody. Yeah, you're right, Larry B. Yes, we all survivors. Yeah, it's a great community. It's fantastic, man. I'm going to miss doing this next year when this all ends, like July or something, because I don't know if there'll be much to talk about after. I mean, if there's something with JD and Amber, I will make sure I do something to cover it. I just don't know if there will be come next year, like around this time in August. I don't even know what direction I'm going to go in right now. I'm still debating. That's why I guess I'm trying different things. I put out the He-Man video. I put out the, and I always do a fun Jeremy video because I think those, if you haven't seen it, man, you will laugh. The people, YouTubers who jump in there. And by the way, your boy Gary will be in the next Jeremy video. He did something funny. He's acting like Jeremy. It's so funny. Or he's going to work on something like that. He just told me it'll be really funny. I'm looking forward. It should be funny. What Gary said he's going to do something on the Jeremy video. He wants to do something, or maybe he's going to go fishing. I don't know. He said he's going to find it funny. So when he's done with it, I'm going to put him in the next video. And if you guys want to laugh, check out, his name is Jeremy. He's from Geeks and Gamers. He really loves them. He loved when I did them. So I was due to do one. And so if you want to laugh, it's just great how I have other YouTubers who you probably never heard of do stuff. And how creative they are and entertaining they are and how they want to be a part of it, which makes me feel even better because I really love a lot of people here. Some people are just so hard to deal with. I try over and over and they're always so busy. And I hate that you can't find the time to do something. It bothers me, but they can't. I have to accept it. It just sucks. All right, everybody. I got to get going. Sorry. I love you all. I miss you. I'm going to go going. We love you very much. You guys be well. And we'll see you next stream. I'll see you Wednesday night with the gang or Thursday or Tuesday, whatever. But just check out the community. I always post something there so you know when I'm going to stream. Also on Twitter. Maya, make it quick.
Subscribe, click the bell, and like. Always do that on every live stream and video. Bye-bye. See you later.
See you all. I love you very much. Take care, everyone. Have a great night. Love you all. Bye.